Alright, so there's a lot of misinformation going on about this game, and I feel like it's probably important for there to be, like, someone to clarify, at least to keep folks, you know, in the loop about, like, if it, like, a lot of complaints about this game are coming to the fact that a lot of folks don't really understand what's going on. So first of all, let me go to like these disciples here. So you see I've got Dimitri. I have not spent 1 single cent on this game. So there's a myth going on right now that he's paywalled.
Prepare for the coming
he
battle.
is not paywalled, and you level him up the same way you would
One
anyone
step
else.
At a time.
What happens is after it's like a loot crate like kind of system. So after each battle you get these different drops. You get like these like little flames here, and they can come in intervals of 3, they can come in intervals of 1. But like depending on if you get like intervals of 3, then you get to use these folks' specific magic skills for your magic loadout. And I'll talk about those in just a second. But like this is obviously like very Tharia coded. But you could see like it's important to get like the different characters because it's important to get like the different techniques for your loadout, and obviously there are some that are going to be better than others. Like let's go to Rose, go to her magic. So you have your first stage and your second stage rooms here. And for your first stage, you have a certain amount of skills you can equip. And for the second stage, you have a different set you can equip. And that changes for both light and shadow.
We'll surprise them.
So as you can see, my strategy when I'm shadow is I like to spam like a lot of attackers, get folks in a position where I can annihilate them with cross sting, and use healing where I need to. And with the sun room, I don't really have a ton going on here. Since the entire objective when you're shadow in the sunroom is deception, I want to have like a weak move here. I want to have like just some nonsense skills here, minor heal. And here my strategy is just to play it off in the first round that, oh, I'm a dumb newbie, I don't know what I'm doing, and then really annihilate them in the second round. And there are different types of magic you can equip, and everyone's got their preference magic. So for Rose, her preference magic is that she uses Cross Heal EX, which heals 78 HP in a 3x3. And the generic version of that is 48 HP in a 3x3. But these are all dependent on the different characters you get. The more you obtain, the better your skills can be, etc., etc. Weapons, these are random drops, or you can buy them at the store for in-game currency. I wouldn't recommend spending money to buy weapons since you're going to be getting a lot of them from drops anyway. But you can see you get random stats from them. It's just it's kind of like weapon drops in like 3 houses. Honestly. Profile, this is just
We should prepare.
this is just the more you use someone, the more rapport you build, and the more you can level them up. So you actually have incentive to play different characters a variety of times. And the more you use them, the stronger they get. When it comes to the shop, you know, of course you've got your mobile game bullshit. Like, I'm not spending a single dollar on this game personally. I have no incentive to, and so I won't.
My heart is with Prince Kurt.
I've also heard, like, some folks say there's no... see, right now I'm fighting for Shadow. So I've heard folks say that there's, like, no incentive to win or no incentive to lie or anything like that. I want to hit these folks with this thing. Oh, oops,
No
sorry guys. I mean, why would you hit us like that, Gillian? Why did you do that? Oh, I'm gonna be the hero and heal us.
I need help.
To bring peace.
Thank you.
Gillian, why did you spam that? Oh no. Oh no, we're in trouble now. Damn it, Gillian! Gillian, what are you doing? Gillian, why are you so hell-bent on killing us?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Hell yeah, I'm strong. Oh, Gillian, you've killed us. Shit. Gillian, this is all your fault. Why, Gillian? Why? Why would you... I didn't fool anyone with that play. And...
I'm afraid. The shadows. No.
yeah, it gets kind of goofy when the transformation goes on. But you can see, like, if they guess wrong, they won't gain as much health in that one.
Cannot fail.
What I want to do is I want to block their path here. Use cross sting. Oh shit! Oh shit! I have fucked myself. I have royally fucked myself. Yeah, cross sting there. Like, the reason you have to, shit. Cross heal. The reason you need to... The incentive for deceiving folks is... Like, Galder would be out right now if I would have won the deception. Like, he'd get less health and then it would be a 1 against the army. Now, did I accidentally cross-sting my entire army and kill them? Yeah. So that was kind of like bad play on my part. But, and here's the loot crate, like, kind of element. Premium only challenges, I hate that. That's part of the reason I'm not going to pay for anything. It's like, no, you're already, like, introducing a system where you have to have folks pay to get ahead, like, and that's gonna snowball, right? So, while I don't... Oh, it's Gelder again. But this one I'm fighting for the light. And this should... Let's debuff this guy.
No more.
Put a staff flyer here. Give you a tetrafire. I don't know who this could be. Maybe Toast? I don't know.
Cannot fail.
For those we love.
I'm led to believe that Gelder isn't...
Let me help.
Yeah, Gelder is giving us a lot of help here. I'm led to believe it's probably not Gelder.
To bring peace.
My gratitude.
This can't hit this person with that. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's toast. Gelder, it's not me this time. Gelder, it's not me. It wasn't me this time. Gelder, whatever. Alright. Yep, I told you, Gelder. I told you. Now watch. This person's gonna get... Gelder's gonna get less health up than I do. And we're gonna eliminate this one right off the bat.
There we are.
Let's do this.
Okay, cool. Oh, you missed me. Okay. Cross heal.
Now then.
Right here.
Love will guide us.
Well, well.
Not fail.
There we are.
Oh, it's flying? Sick. Then we want to use Arrow Wind. Like, really hit. Like, Gelder's in a lot of trouble because they guess wrong. I keep saying he, but I don't know. Yeah.
I feel no pain.
And I'm gonna push myself forward. Yep, and I evade that. That's fun. Like, this is an auto battler, so it's like there's not. Gelder, don't heal him. I mean, we're gonna win because I've got like 2 extra lives here. Yeah, now I've got 1 extra life. Again, if I would have guessed incorrectly, I'd be in a much more difficult place right now, but since I guessed correctly...
Look at that! We won!
You know, I was in a great place to win. Like, wins. And look, I got the extra quality loot boxes. What we got? Okay. Ooh, we got nice gauntlets. We got that. So these are... you can infuse these into your weapons to increase your magic cooldown, or reduce your magic cooldown after using any of these spells. I might infuse this into one of Rose's tomes, because we want to use a lot of Dark Bone Knight stuff. Feral Claws. That's nice. Good attack bonus. And we got some extra rapport going with Rose. And we've got some story fragments. So that's the other thing about this, is the more you play, the more you start to gain story rewards. And there are specific rewards that come with playing the story. So you see up here you have the souls to recruit Skull, who is a different kind of... who's a wolf, who I don't have yet. Or you could get Bartolomus. Or you... So there's like a lot of... there's like a lot going on. O'Shea is the one you unlock in this path. Okay. So all this is to say that there are definitely complaints I would have about this game. Oh, one final thing is, like, a lot of folks are saying, like, these aren't Fire Emblem characters, specifically, or anything. And it's not that they're not Fire Emblem characters, because, like, Sei is very clearly
Did you think of something?
inspired by characters like Lucius from Fire Emblem 7, and Libra from Fire Emblem Awakening. Gotthold is your typical...
now then, what shall we do?
What's it called? Retainer to Prince Kurt. You've got your bull and your panther. So you do actually have folks who follow some Fire Emblem conventions. Karina actually kind of reminds me a bit, like, her character design reminds me a bit of Ash. And for those of you who've played Fire Emblem Heroes, you know that a lot of the designs they had for, like, Ash, or the Bull Daddy, or Embla, that's probably the folks they had working on this. Or like Zasha reminds me quite a bit of Naysala, but like a sword master like Naysala, you know? So I've heard folks say, oh, they're not Fire Emblem characters. They kind of are. They're just like, they just have something of a of like a furry twist to them. Or like Shea is like specifically a dragon. So Skull and Haiti are
your intentions?
They're beasts, and that's why they got that little claw on. Like, she fights with the gauntlets. So all this is to say, I don't think it's a perfect game. I don't think it's an incredible game. I think it can be fun in short bursts. I think it suffers from a lot of problems that the general mobile game market does suffer with. Like, you have your premium pass versus your free pass. And, oh no, you get, like, 3, like, Souls of Lyn in the free pass, whereas in the premium pass, you get, like, 12 souls total. So, that gives you a leg up, you know, if you pay early, which I don't fault anyone who invests in it, because, like, you're investing in the future of the game, and that can be something that pays off in the future. I can't see any reason to invest in this currently as it stands. But all of this is to say that the game, I think there's something there. I think there's something there. I just don't think it's like the same kind of tactical action. When someone says Fire Emblem, this is what they're thinking. Fire Emblem Heroes has a history of having a rhythm game element to it, and a history of like having different kinds of puzzles at it, or like a scouting element, like one of those games that's closer to an idol, like you send people out on scouting missions. It has a raid boss element, and Fire Emblem Heroes is probably as close as you can get to a unique mobile game while still maintaining mobile game elements as you could probably get with, I don't know, like Sword of Convalaria kind of does a similar thing. And that's, if you're looking for a Fire Emblem Three Houses experience, or more of a Fire Emblem experience, I'd go towards Sword of Convalaria, or Fire Emblem Heroes maybe, than I would with this game. But for what it's worth, I don't think it's a horrible game. I don't think it's a terrible game. I think it's a serviceable game. Do I think it's going to have a long shelf life once the novelty wears off? Not even a little bit. But I hope that clears up some of these... I hope that clears up some of these questions some folks are having about, like, this game, or some criticisms, complaints folks are having about the game. Because I'm seeing users like... I mean, already, from day one, I can tell the Fire Emblem community has decided this game should fail. And I don't quite feel the same way again. I feel like it's not going to be like something that's built to last, but I feel like in small bursts, it's fun. This is just something coming from, like, you know, an alternate perspective. Anyway, hope this helps. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Take care. Bye.